Inspiration by Brad. Let's talk about being distracted and trying to accomplish things in our lives, but the distraction just seems to eat us alive and we can't seem to get anything done because we're always distracted. Distractions are a silent assassin, man. They sneak into our lives. They hijack our productivity. They influence our decision making, and ultimately, it controls your life's journey. Let's talk about that. How do distractions take over what we can do, and how do we take back control? Have you ever felt like you're making progress towards something, only to realize you've been derailed by a constant stream of notifications, endless scrolling on social media, or even coworkers interrupting your workflow? So many things that distract us in today's world. That's what distractions do. They creep in. They steal our focus. They leave us feeling frustrated and unaccomplished. Whether it's a personal goal, a project you're doing for work, or a project at home, quite honestly, we're simply trying to maintain a healthy routine. Distractions can quickly turn our best laid plans into a hot mess. How many of you are going to start a program at the beginning of the year and actually follow through on it? And how many of you will get distracted? Amazing how that happens, isn't it? We're all been there, man. We set out to tackle a task only to find ourselves sidetracked. Notification. Sidetracked by something that seems so important at the time, but ultimately it had nothing to do with anything, and it just wasted your time and energy. Phone call from a friend, a sudden urge to reorganize your desk or reorganize the cabinet or the drawer, the junk drawer, reorganize it all. Or in my case, reorganize the barn, all the tools and everything that's inside. All we do is spin our wheels. That's what it feels like. You're just spinning your wheels. Distractions can even disguise themselves. Relaxation, making you think that you're taking a much needed break, when you know what you're doing is procrastinating. You're just putting something off. Oh, I need a break. I need to just rest for just a few minutes and, then I'll get back to it. And how many of you actually get back to it? Distractions can take many forms. Technology, social media, everyday responsibilities, to even our own thoughts. How many times have you found yourself stuck in a thought loop? Especially at night. And you can't sleep. You replay the conversation, and all you do is worry about your future. Those are distractions too, taking us away from the present moment and preventing us from making progress. Now, in past videos, you all know how much I love social media. Who doesn't love scrolling through all the feeds and catching up on the latest news and watching that stupid, funny cat movie or video? Or the person trying to sit in a hammock and they just roll out. How many times do you have to watch that? The truth is, social media is a major time suck. It just sucks the life out of you, and it's easy to get caught up in the endless stream of information that's in there. Yeah. It's terrible, huh? You know what I'm talking about. I don't you know what I talk about. And how many hours have you lost? How many hours have you lost just scrolling through stuff? And you just don't get anything accomplished. How about your phone? The notifications on your phone or your tablet? How about that? It's always beckoning to check your notifications. Respond to a text. Simply browse the internet. Oop, we got to get you back on the internet. We got to get you involved. Got to get you involved. You've caught yourself waiting in line, sitting on the bus, or even just lounging on the couch, and your phone has become an extension of you, and it's hard to put it down. Distractions are limited to technology. They're not limited to just technology. Everyday responsibilities, household chores, errands, family obligations, they all take a toll on our productivity. It's easy to get bogged down in the mundane and the simple tasks in daily life, and we lose sight of our goals and our aspirations in the process. The turning point for me was when I realized I needed to take back control of my life and my life's journey. I found myself constantly procrastinating, jumping from one thing to the other, switching between tasks, and never getting anywhere fast. It was frustrating, and I felt like I was stuck in a rut. I decided to take a drastic measure, and that was I set my phone to the side. Shut off my social media and started committing myself to being able to focus on what I was doing for just a set amount of time every day. And after that, I started adding to that time. And the results, they were incredible. I was productive, I got more accomplished, and I became motivated. It's all about It's all about recognizing that distraction and realizing that it's holding you back and taking control of your life journey. If you acknowledge it, then you can address it. Like so many other things in your life, go within and start looking at yourself. Acknowledge the things that are distracting you, even in your personal life, because they impact you on a daily basis. And this is how you begin to make changes. You recognize them, and then you make changes. You set a boundary, and then you focus on what truly matters. Thank you for being with me today. Inspiration by Brad. Subscribe and like. Have a great day.